Welcome everybody to a look at a new Eureka release, and it is 1968's The Swordsman of All Swordsmen. So this is directed by Joseph Quo, who I've not seen anything else from before, although I have done after since watching this film. And this is a Wuxia film clocking in at 86 minutes long. It's about a master swordsman who is on a 20-year quest to revenge the death of his parents. Now this starts rather conventional, but as it progressed I became more and more engrossed by it, and by the film's end, I loved the majority of what I had just seen. The cast is also great, it is mostly well paced, the cinematography is on point, the action scenes are excellent, with a surprising amount of violence giving its rating that this has. Don't be fooled by the rating that is on the actual slipcover of this release, because I'll show you why in a sec. It is overall engrossing, the score is good, it is thematically well realised due to its depiction of revenge, and yeah, it wrestles with the idea of whether or not it's ultimately worth it. And the character interactions are well written. So, yeah, this is a fantastic film and one I'd not heard of. And in fact, less than 200 people have actually reviewed this film on Letterboxd. And given the, I'm pretty sure there are millions of, people that use that website now. That's obviously not very many. So, hopefully, this will be given you know, a shot at being looked at by more people. So we have the film on disc, with a printed disc itself, and yeah, we have a few extras on the go as well, which we'll get to soon. And yeah, in terms of extras on the disc itself, well, it's a 1080p HD presentation on Blu-ray from a 2K digital restoration completed by the Taiwan Film and Audio Visual Institute. You've also got the original Mandarin audio, English dub option, optional English subtitles, a brand new feature-length documentary, uh, audio commentary even by Asian film expert Frank Yang and film writer John Charles, who did the Hong Kong filmography from 1977 to 1997. You've also got the Return of the Master, an interview with Joseph Kuo, never before seen interview with the director from 2008, courtesy of Frederick Ambrosian, and then we've got a collector's booklet as well, among other things. So, yeah, I said don't believe the rating that is on the slipcover for the principal reason that it's a 12 actually on this disc, and that is because we actually have a bonus film, which yeah isn't going to be part of the standard editions. So get this limited edition while you can, and that is because we also have the Mystery of Chess Boxing, which as you can see is rated an 18, so that's why it says 18 on the slip cover, because it goes for the higher one overall. So yeah, this is also directed by Joseph Koo, or Koo, I'm probably mispronouncing that, from 1979. It's a kung fu film clocking in at 91 minutes long. So our pal is a eager young kung fu student who seeks to improve his fighting skills with an aim to avenge his father's murder at the hands of the ghost face killer, an overwhelming force of destruction and master of the death-dealing five-element fist, which I think is earth, gold, water, fire, um, forgetting the other one. But yes, regardless, this has excellent fight scenes and it is generally well paced. However, there isn't a great deal of plot, and as far as I can work out, there was no reason given for why our antagonist was targeted by those he is seeking revenge against. That said, it is also well shot, has a decent score, the cast is good, has a few funny moments, and it is overall engrossing. So, yeah. Now I have to warn you that the you know this film on this disc is not of the best quality, and there's a primary reason for that, and I'll tell you why now. But here's the artwork that we've got going on for it. So yeah, it's a 1080p HD presentation on Blu-ray, scanned from the only known surviving film element um, print of the film, supplied by collector Dan Halstead, who is head programmer at the Hollywood Theatre in Oregon. So because of that, the subtitles are actually burned into the film print, so they can't be changed at all without utterly ruining the film itself. And they're not hardly going to ruin the best known film element out there just to put in some better subtitles. So that is one reason why I might well have missed some plot elements, because the burnt in subtitles generally sometimes come in and out quite quickly. There's some long line at one point at least that it's there for less than a second, and I can't read that fast, and it feels a bit, like it's going to ruin the pacing to fast forward and try and catch the point where the subtitles come up to pause and then start again. So yeah, the subtitles aren't the best. Also, some of the film does look a bit degraded. You can see spots and lines and whatnot popping in and out, and certain scenes are better than other scenes. So the film element isn't the best, but considering it's the only one they can find, it's better than nothing. Because at the end of the day, this is still a really rather solid kung fu film. So yeah, you have the original Mandarin, Cantonese, and classic English dubbed audio options. So you won't have the subtitle issues I imagine with the English dubbed version. Whether or not the Cantonese or Mandarin subtitles are on there as well, I don't know, because actually, when it comes to the Cantonese and Mandarin audio options, you do have foreign language subtitles above the English ones. So not entirely sure whether or not there's going to be any on the English dubbed. But you do have brand new feature-length audio commentary by Asian film expert Frank Yang and martial artist filmmaker Michael Worth. Brand new feature-length audio commentary by action cinema experts Mike Leader and Arne Vunema. And then you've got this artwork for the limited sleeve cover as well. So yeah, we also get a booklet with this set, which is nicely done. So we have credits for both films. And then we have Joseph hits the vengeance trail, the swordsman of all swordsmen. So that's by James Oliver. So yeah, and then we have Joseph Koo and the Taiwanese Gambit, the mystery of Chinese chess boxing, also by James Oliver. And yeah, then viewing notes and Blu-ray credits and such and such. We also get a double-sided poster, which is always great to see. Always fond of that. And to be honest, I think yeah, they're just for the mystery of chess boxing. So not only do we get a film that is obviously not the easiest of things to get a hold of, but we also have a double-sided poster for it as well. Obviously, I would have liked a poster option for the Swordsman as well, Swordsman, but unfortunately that is not the case. But we do get a trio of art cards, which are double-sided, which have screen grabs from both films. So we have the Swordsman of all Swordsmen there. And then we have Mystery Chess Boxing on the reverse. So yeah, it's a great little set. This obviously, I would have liked the Mystery Chess Boxing to have a better film print to work with, but obviously they do not. So, but at the end of the day, it's better than to have it at all on Blu-ray. Widely available. For the first time in probably forever. I imagine it might have had a DVD release or a VHS release, but outside of those two formats, I doubt it's had much of a a wide release outside of its original showing. Which, yeah, I'm surprised it does have a Wikipedia page, because the first film that we looked at doesn't. But still, both really good films. I do prefer the Swordsman of all Swordsmen for more than the Mystery of Chess Boxing. So the first film gets 4.5 out of 5, and the second film gets 3.5 out of 5. But still, really, really good set. And yeah, once again, Eureka pulls out all the stops to make a really, really good release. So highly recommend getting it if you haven't got it already, especially if you are into these kind of films. And yeah, but nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you have seen either of these before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.